This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab near the sticks. It's Tuggle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Volunteers are going to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Vols. He's talking about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
To the air, it's Holstein. The receiver makes the catch. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And it's caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down.
Oh, my God.
Downfield shot. Balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Breaks free. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Should have been a pick.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Brazzell. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's a draw play. Fighting off the defender. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gives it to the back.
Like,
nowhere to run. The defense slams him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Makes the catch. It's Lewis. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Vols will have first and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
You know, lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Looking for some space. It's Lewis. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move.
I'm so mad that he didn't turn up.
He'll be stopped short a couple of yards from the goal line. Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot. The coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone.
Oh, that's so bad.
Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The back's got it. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
1st down and 10. On the run, it's Brown. Past the 30. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
2nd down after the incompletion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to go away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice 1st down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Bringing it out, it's Tuggle.
And he's looking good.
And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Matthews. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The completion makes it second down. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45.
Yeah, Lewis
they get him down before he reaches the 39.
Right now.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep for the right side. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Breaks free. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
To throw, it's Holstein. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it.
Pick
on the
that
move.
off.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime the receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They're going to run it. He finds some space.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Here's the option play. The back's got to run the pitch. He's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Good
he makes
Lord.
it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. What have we got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try gets them within a field goal now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to lead the way. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot it up at the 47-yard line. Great job by the returner. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Get off block.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Terrible. All around.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
The Razorbacks will have to kick this away. It's a fake. Looking for an open man. Oh, and it works. Caught for a first down. And he's out of bounds here on the return.
You right there.
How about that one, Chris? I really thought the other man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
And the Razorbacks were first and 10 here.
At all. Niggas playing.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Contact as he threw it. That's caught. It's Anthony. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Razorbacks are looking to keep this drive going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the third quarter. The final quarter coming up next. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Arkansas. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brazil. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the Razorbacks move into the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Ball's loose. The defense has got it.
What a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd and 10 here. They'll hand it off.
Yep.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get it behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Defense is coming after him. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Graham down the middle. It's Tuggle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Of course.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
Looking downfield near the end zone.
They wouldn't even let him jump.
Can't hang on.
Oh,
What an
that's crazy.
opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right.
Nobody. Come on, man.
And he scores.
That is just like
Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense has the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Wow.
Aggressive.
Wow.
A deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
A play action, looking to throw.
Look at that. God
Pass
damn.
incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed
Nobody
on
in
the
this
field, whether it's nickel or
really.
dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Oh my God!
Close to the
Another
Incomplete for a third straight play.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much
Look at
to
that.
try to
Look at
get the
the
ball
ball coming
downfield
out.
against
Oh,
nickel
my
or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for
Man,
a late deep throw.
Just don't make no
Can't connect
fucking
on the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Oh yeah, we know
Quick
that.
throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Everybody gets it. Ah, yeah.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that was expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team...
Good Lord.